So, what inspired you to build this thing?
I think the honest answer is that I didn't actually understand how a radial engine was organized.
Uh-huh.
And
That is awesome.
I thought that this, anyway, that was the proximate cause of doing this.
Uh-huh.
And as it turns out, I'm addicted to machine shop work. So it's got the front cover off right now.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
So this is, how many cylinders?
so it's a 9-cylinder, about 9 cubic inch engine, four-stroke.
And it's completely scratch built.
It is completely scratch built, except I purchased the gears. I purchased all but one of the gears
All right.
for the cam and for the oil pump. It's a dry sump, so there are 2 oil pumps, sump pump and a pressure pump. I purchased a casting back here, a raw casting, and this is a model airplane carburetor that I bought and stuck on there just for...
Mm-hmm. You know what kind of a motor that's off of?
No. I could probably chase the... it was one that I bought for not very much from the usual website.
Uh-huh. And these little holes back here are for
These little holes here are for the intake manifold. It's a...
Oh, it's it.
The back half of the crankcase is the intake manifold.
Oh.
And so there are little tubes that come up from these, and they're under manufacture right now.
Uh-huh.
From here up to the intake side of the head.
Right.
And then the other little hole back here is exhaust.
Uh-huh. Any idea what kind of RPMs this thing will generate?
Well, it's a radial, we'll be going slow. So,
Yeah, and you have any planes in mind for this yet? Or?
well, the only thing that looks like it would fit, in some sense, is say a Curtis Robin. It's an open pushrod engine, so if you really want to do something that was appropriate, technologically appropriate. I mean, the engine is a model, or it's not a model of an engine. It's a model engine.
Right.
But it's from the very early days of radial engines, so it would be appropriate to hang it on something that was from the
period.
Very early days of radial engines.
Yeah.
Curtis Robin would be a typical sort of a thing. So anyway, here's the front cover and front bearing for the engine is sleeve bearing, but this is the sort of the thrust bearing for the prop.
Right. Very excellent. Thank you for showing it to me.
Well, you're welcome. And I guess here are all the parts that aren't in it yet.
This is the kit that comes with it?
Well, this is yeah. No, the kit was a bunch. Yeah.
This is the kit that you made to go.
Yeah, this is the kit that right now it's not fully put together.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the rest of the connecting rods and some spares.
Yeah.
And
oh, wow, there's more stuff.
Here are the various pistons. And kind of all made from scratch. This is the first cylinder that I made, and you can see I screwed up actually it turned out to be the very second cooling fin. But I finished it off figuring I'd need something to practice with later.
Right.
And these are spares. This one's got a wounded cooling fin.
I was going to say you're halfway to another one.
I'm halfway to another one, or just a five cylinder. There are some extras. There are some extra parts because it's all set up.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's an extra piston.
In well, raw form.
A blank.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's it.
That is cool. I'm going to have to be on you here with enthusiasm. Get you to finish it.
Yeah, well, I haven't actually worked on it since we moved here.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Dave.
Okay.
Dave Crosby,
Oh,
master
there you
machine
go.
shop artist.
Yeah.